Hey, in this video you're going to be seeing the process of me painting this and finishing it off. Take a look at how it first started. You'll be surprised. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just starting this area here. Let's focus on it. I'm trying to see if I'm wanting to do more talking in my videos or not. So yeah, this is just experimenting. So yeah, I find it hard to paint and talk at the same time without listening to music, because usually when I paint, I'm listening to music. But I'm gonna do my best and let's get carried on here. All right, focus there. So I'm just gonna be doing the brown up in here. Okay, so for most of you, if you don't know, I work with majority acrylic paint. In some of my upcoming videos, I'll be trying other new paint techniques and methods. So what I'm trying to do best here is I'm creating a round effect with my brush strokes to make it look like that it's going into a distance in this area. Right here, what I'm doing is I'm creating kind of it looking like there's a horizon up in this area. So I'm darkening right up in this area right there. But I don't want it to be too dark because I still want it to have a slight difference between where the space starts there and ends. When I first started painting, I was always scared to make mistakes. I'm still scared to make mistakes, actually. So when I first started painting, I was always so scared to make mistakes. But that's why I like to work with acrylic paint, is because you just let it dry and you paint right on over. I'd love to know if people prefer the talking videos or talking and some B-roll footage. When I watch the YouTubers that I enjoy watching, which I can always mention to people, when I watch them, I like when they're talking, but I also like to watch footage of no talking. There you go. My painting's done! Yes! Okay. I'm gonna just do B-roll stuff. I've had too much coffee. Okay. I like changing up my paintings from how they used to be. Oh no, I got music on. I'm gonna get demonetized. Okay. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna change it up a little bit from the original painting. I'm gonna make this area right in here. I'm gonna have it as a crater. So this is gonna be a little bit of a highlight up in here now instead. I'll still have this as a lighter area, but I'm gonna be basically making this all into one big crater right in here, from right here. So all this is gonna be dark. Right here is gonna be dark. This is gonna be where the crater is. Boom, right there. And then there's gonna be like a little bit more of a crater right in here. Boom. It's gonna come off the side here. The lighting's still gonna come up in that area. Right here is gonna be kind of a little bit of a hill. And I'm gonna have this still as a distance right up in there. Still have a little bit of lightness in there. Right here is gonna be the main focal point. There's gonna be a lot of light right up in here. Right there, and then have a little bit of lightness right up in there. Boom! Like so. Have a bigger boom. Yes, so that's going to be kind of how the crater is going to go. So one thing that I can suggest to most new painters is to just get on the background color and the base color and like the shapes and everything. So as you can see, there's not much going on here. I'm going to have a pretty deep crater going on. Like so. So that's kind of how it's going right there. Now, I always reach this point, but it's not that bad. So anyways, I'm gonna get started with this. Let's go. I'm a weirdo! Okay, so I have to head off now. I've done as much as I can right now before I have to head off to the Christmas party. But anyways, that's what I have done so far. The only concern I have is I may have messed up the lighting source because the sun's supposed to be coming in this direction, which, yeah, I guess it does supposed to hit here. I feel like that it would probably cast more of a shadow in this area instead of right here and have more light coming up in that area. But things don't have to be perfect. This is another day working on the painting here. See how it goes? I'm going to work with it and see what I can do and go from there. I'm going to be working in most of the detail right now. So yes, let's get started with this, okay? Thanks. Alright, so we're here on another day. It's been about 3 days now that I've been working on this painting. I will show you where I'm at right now. So as you can tell, it's coming along really good. So what I'm going to do is just add a little bit more detail right up in here, especially right up in this area here where there would be craters, and then start working over here. I don't want it to look extremely different because there is a lot of detail in Earth here. And then on, I guess, the moon here, I want a little bit less detail, so most of the focus will be on the Earth, but also I don't want it to look too different, if that makes sense. So let's get started on this, and I hope you enjoy the footage.
As soon as we saw the ocean
So I'm pretty happy with how everything's coming along there. I'm going to just do a little bit of detail and do up the silhouette of the gentleman, and then everything will be good. And then I'll finish up any little details. So my next step here, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting the gentleman right about here, I'd say, right there. So slightly different than my original, which there's my original one. So yeah, that's the original one, just like so. And just shows how much you progress over about, it's probably about 6 months ago. I like how it's coming along there. All right. So I'm a little bit nervous at this point just because I'm doing the silhouette of the person. I'm afraid about messing it up because it's going to be kind of a darker shadow and darker area. So if you look right here, it's kind I'm hoping to achieve out of this channel. Anyways, have a great evening and keep being ambitious towards your dreams.